anyone that's like showing passion into their car, and like instead of someone that just wants to get into something to pretty much disturb it.
Yeah, we all have a common interest. We all want to modify a car. It doesn't matter what kind of car, truck, bike you want to modify. If you want to slap a Revolution sticker on it, go ahead. I'm here to support you. You support me.
I haven't really had the chance to like sit back and look at what we've done from a bigger picture. So Revolution was a joke at first because we were part of 2-3 different car groups or clubs or whatever you want to call them, and they didn't last very long, and they were more just like we were fresh out of high school, going to car meets here and there, and yeah, this never was supposed to be serious, and then we left like I said, like the third car group. We were like, let's just do our own thing. We'll figure it out on the way. And past 2, almost 3 years have just been us trying to change the car scene.
My name is Mark. I drive a 2021 Mini Cooper S. I had a 2010 Mini Cooper a long time ago that I just fell in love with because of the chassis. It's like driving a tiny, well, not a tiny go-kart, but a big boy go-kart. And yeah, the 2010 just, it made me love the way that it handled. It felt like a race car OEM, completely stock. So I wanted to go back to that.
My name's Aaron, but everybody calls me Big A. My car is a 2010 Subaru Forester that's been slammed. I wanted to be different. Nobody slams my generation of Subarus. They usually lift them and go off-roading, and I just wanted to be different.
So I'm Tyler. I've got 3 different Miatas. My first one I chose because I was 16, wanted a drift car. Didn't realize how expensive they were, and it just kind of became a bad addiction from there.
Howdy, my name is Robert Harmon, street known as Dad Bod Rob, and I drive a 1992 red Mazda Miata. In the overall community of Miatas that live amongst me locally, and I wanted to be a part of that life. I've always wanted to be a part of the car life, and I chose the Mazda Miata as the first car.
My name's Cade. I've got a couple cars, actually. I'd say the car that most people know me for is my Sterling Nova kit car build, but usually I'm just driving a 2017 Subaru WRX STI. I'm really I'm really familiar with that platform. I mean, you got the Honda dudes, you got the Subi bros, the Miatas. Everybody just prefers their platform. I mean, I grew up working on Volkswagens, like the classic Volkswagens that are air-cooled. They're boxers, and they always just they would sound weak, and then you put a unequal length header on them, they just would rumble to life, and I just loved that. So I think it's the calling of the boxer that makes me absolutely like them a lot.
My name is Mikey McCluskey, and I drive an 03 WRX Impreza wagon. That's the official name, at least. I wanted something that I could daily and have a little fun with, and so I saw this another 03 WRX wagon for four grand. So me and Matt went out, saw it, test drove it, and it seemed like a lot of fun. So I got it, had a bunch of fun for about a year, and traded it for an IS300. Then after I sold that car, I really missed Subaru and Boost, so I got another one.
My name is Matt, and I drive a 93 Miata. Honestly, it was more of a heat of the moment decision, more of, I have the money for it. I'm gonna go grab it. Seemed cool.
Elijah. I drive a 1991 Mazda Miata.
So far, probably this GAT trip, to be honest.
Why?
Because it's, at least for me, I've had a damn good time, and it's just been going and doing everything, whatever we want, enjoying time for what it is.
Probably this trip. Honestly, this is gonna be the best memory.
I would say probably all the GAT trips we had, especially this one. This one was fun.
Probably this GAT trip, honestly. I mean, aside from the sun being 1,000 degrees right now, but yeah, it's actually been pretty fun.
Definitely the first time we all mobbed at the warehouse, just because it was straight up just a scene out of Fast and the Furious. You know, warehouse full of cars, everyone's just vibing, listening to music. That was very cool.
I would have to say probably the Blackman meet, where we had a bunch of people come in playing limbo. We had I think there was a kit car Miata, there was a Lambo that pulled up, a couple R32s, 33s, and I think, 2-3 R34s? Basically a bunch of Skylines. We had Hellcats, we had a one-of-one Cobra pull up. Just seeing everybody's smiles and being able to, taking the bullhorn because Matt doesn't like public speaking. But yeah, I think that was probably my favorite. And I think that night the IS300 exploded on the way home. Yeah. It went into lit mode.
My whole entire life, I always wanted to be a part of something. A club, friend group, and all sort of that thing. When I first started helping Matt run supplies to our car meets, I I realized that at that point, it was like a calling to me. Like, this is exactly where I need to be. This is exactly where I would like to be. I joined the ranks, but the simple matter of it's just, it felt right.
Kind of helped me open up more, kind of be more of not so secluded in my own thing. It actually helped me like get a car and start working on it.
I've never actually had like a group of people that were all collectively in the same interests. I've always had like some like okay friends that had similar interests. Otherwise, I was usually just on my own, and I had never had like people who actually had knowledge about something I was interested in that I didn't have. And I met Aaron working at Amazon, and then he started to push me towards modifying my car, doing the thing that I had wanted to do my whole life, and build a race car. So meeting him, meeting the rest of the group, I felt that the group was definitely one that I should be with, just because of the way that everyone acts and reacts to everyone else.
Definitely helped with kind of meeting new friends and branching friendships and building more from there.
It definitely made me come out of my shell more, talking to people. I know people, looks like it comes naturally, but I'm just, from the beginning, I've been winging it. You know, I try to be a nice person to everybody, and I don't know, Revolution, just a bunch of people walk up to us and want to talk to us, which is, at least for a small town kids like us, is weird, because the only people we really talk to are other people in our small town.
I'm on the fence between Aaron and Tyler's red Miata, just because, I mean, Aaron's has been through so many different combinations, and so is Tyler's red Miata. As far as, you know, it's had like 5 different liveries, probably 3 different types of, you know, ground effect kits put on it over the years. So, I mean, and Aaron let me drive his Subaru, so.
Now that we've redone Matt's a little bit, Matt's is close, but big Aaron.
I would say Matt's Miata above all else. For the simple matter is, it's different, but yet it's simplistic.
My favorite build in the group has to be Mark. I met him through Amazon, and it was fully stock, and I forced him to buy coilovers, and I'd seen that evolve to what it's now.
Honestly, I'd probably have to say Tyler's black Miata, because I've seen it for so long, and I've been around it for so long.
Again, I'm a sucker for Subaru, so I'm gonna just have to say Aaron's. And especially for knowing him for the past 1.5, 2 years and watching it progress. Well, sorry, been friends with him for the past 1.5, 2 years. But seeing his car around town and just evolve has kind of made me want to do more things to my car.
Mikey's for sure, because it was either buy a new Mini Cooper or buy a new Subi, and I went to the Mini dealership first, so.
Everything means something to someone, so understand that you might think it's a piece of crap, but like it probably means the world to someone else.
It'll have to be takeovers.
Oh, takeovers.
If I could absolutely change it, it would delete takeovers because those are so dumb.
Takeovers.
Street takeovers in South LA ends in gunfire, leaving 2 people dead.
Sometimes some of the cars, they spin out of control. They don't have control of them cars the way they think they do. And unfortunately, we've seen people standing on the sideline get hit by cars and stuff like that.
One spectator is actually set on fire.
Endangering lives, there is no excuse for. And I don't care who you are, I don't care what kind of justification that you have amongst it, you're not gonna get my sympathy.
Yeah, the plague and cancer that is takeovers.
Takeovers are making a very bad name for anyone that wants to do anything to their car, regardless if it's a car that's built for performance or for stance. People constantly doing stupid things like doing donuts at an intersection, putting kids in hospitals, killing each other, trying to race from takeovers. It makes the entire community look terrible. It kills motorsports, it kills car shows, it kills public meets. There's just no need for it, and it's not that hard to do donuts in an intersection.
Probably all the clout chasing, honestly, because I'm kind of tired of it at this point. I mean, it's all the perfect cars and everybody, you know, Instagram likes and all that other shit, and just annoyed with it.
Definitely go back to like 2015, 2016 era of the car scene when the rusted out clap boxes that were, you know, force rusted, sanded down, and just kind of built like nobody cared, whenever all that was still respected and there wasn't all the crazy clout.
But yeah, that was kind of the basis of why Revolution started. Just, it was a joke. We ran with it forever. Matt really stuffed me in a backpack and said, let's go. And now we're in a decent sized cabin at Gatlinburg. With a nice view, nice people, nice cars. Yeah, it's just been a crazy ride. We've met a bunch of new people, seen a bunch of new faces.
Yeah, I think that's good, my boy.
Yeah.
Before you start making me cry.
And I also will add, I didn't ever think this, again, since it was a joke, never really expected this to go far. But then you look over to the left over here, you see, you know, people smiling, having fun, just enjoying themselves while they're on Gatlinburg. But if it wasn't for Revolution, or at least the people that helped us get here, you know, we'd probably just be at a Motel 6. They're cheaper, but where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Because there's no hairpin turns on the way to a Motel 6 off the strip. Developing an audience in a family, because that was a big thing about Revolution too, was these groups were like, you had to have 3-piece wheels, you had to be XYZ to get into our crew or whatever you wanted it to be. Revolution was supposed to be the starting point and seeing the change over time, the revolution of a car, or the evolution of a car. And we just put an R because, you know, you rev your car shit like that.
Blue dew, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it?
I don't know, there was this kid that threw a gallon of tea at a bear. That was pretty cool. And then like, not even 10 minutes later, he threw a twisted tea at them. They were at the bottom of the cabin in the yard, minding their business, but I felt that it was necessary. It was.
I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, and then I turned myself around.
Who's gonna save you?